My beloved child, open your heart and listen closely. The time to move, to act, to awaken, it's not tomorrow, not someday when things calm down. It's now. The moment you're standing in is not ordinary. It carries weight, purpose, and urgency. Your son is walking through a shadowed path, one that most eyes cannot see, one that most hearts don't recognize until it's too late. I don't say this to bring fear, but to bring clarity. This isn't a storm that will simply pass. It's a call to battle, a fight for his heart, his purpose, and his soul. You've felt it, haven't you? That quiet ache deep in your chest that refuses to fade, the whisper in your spirit saying, something's wrong. You've brushed it aside, hoping it was nothing. But it's real, my child. It's been me nudging your spirit, trying to awaken your attention, because the danger surrounding him is not loud. It's silent, creeping, and subtle. It disguises itself in distractions, in pressures, in quiet lies that tell him he's not enough, that his life doesn't matter, that hope has run out. I see your sleepless nights, the moments you stare into the dark, wondering what's changed. You've watched his light dim, haven't you? The laughter that once filled your home has grown quieter. The spark in his eyes that used to mirror joy now flickers like a candle in the wind. You ask yourself, where did my son go? When did the distance grow so wide? He's still there, my child. But something unseen has wrapped around him. A weight, a whisper, a darkness pretending to be truth. It tells him lies, that he's alone, that he's lost, that his future doesn't matter. Yet those are not my words. Those are the shadows trying to claim him. But you, yes you, are the light that can guide him back. This battle isn't one that roars. It moves like fog, slow, quiet, consuming. Maybe it's the influence of someone who's leading him astray, or a choice that seemed small but is growing roots. Or perhaps it's the weight of the world pressing down on him, convincing him that he needs to become someone else to be accepted. But whatever form it takes, know this: it's real and it's dangerous. Yet hear me clearly, you are not helpless. You were chosen for this. You were placed in his life not by chance, but by design. You are his guide, his warrior, his protector. You carry within you a strength that was crafted for moments exactly like this. Can you feel that fire deep within your heart? That fierce, unshakable love that says, I won't let him go. That is the power I placed inside you. That's your divine weapon. The world may whisper that you've failed, that you're too late, that nothing you do will make a difference. But I say otherwise. You are enough. You are more than capable. You are the one who can stand when he cannot. You are the one whose prayers shake the heavens and make the darkness tremble. So tell me, my child, are you ready to rise? Are you ready to stand in the gap for him? Because the moment you decide to fight, not in anger but in love, everything begins to shift. When you choose to say, I will not give up on my son, I move with you, the heavens respond, the light strengthens, and the fog begins to lift. You don't need every answer. You don't have to be perfect. All I ask is that you believe, that you trust me enough to take one small step forward today. Speak to me. Call upon me. Let your faith be the flame that lights the way for him. I know, my beloved, that you are tired. I see the exhaustion in your spirit, the worry that sits heavy on your chest. You've tried so many ways to reach him. You've talked, you've prayed, you've hoped, yet he still seems distant, still slipping through your fingers like grains of sand. It hurts, I know, that pain you carry, the feeling of powerlessness, I see it. But listen carefully. He is not lost. He is not gone. He is simply caught in the fog, searching for direction. And you are the lighthouse that will bring him home. Remember the moments you've shared, his laughter, his dreams, his trust. Those moments aren't lost. They are buried under the noise, waiting for your love to call them back to life. Speak life into him, my child. Remind him of who he truly is, not who the world says he must be. Tell him he is loved. Tell him he is worthy. Tell him he is chosen. Because this fight, this sacred battle, isn't just about your son. It's about you too. It's about awakening your strength, deepening your faith, and remembering who you are in me. You were created to stand firm when the storm rises, to speak hope when the world goes silent, to love fiercely even when it hurts. This is your moment to act. Don't wait for signs. Don't wait for someone else to fix what's breaking. You are the answer I've sent into his life. You are the bridge between despair and hope. And I am standing beside you every step of the way. So rise, my child. Lift your head. The time is now. The fog may be thick, but your light is brighter. The darkness may whisper, but your love roars louder. And together, yes, together, we will bring him back to the light he was born to walk in. You've prayed for a miracle, but what if the miracle I sent was you? My child, before we go further, I want you to pause. Breathe deeply. Feel the warmth in your chest, that quiet strength you often mistake for worry. That's not fear, that's power. That's the divine force I placed within you long before your son was born. You've carried it your whole life, but now it's time to remember it. I see you, the parent whose eyes fill with tears at night when the world goes still. You wonder if I hear you, if your prayers are echoing into silence. But not one of your words is lost. Every whisper, every sigh, every tear is sacred to me. They are seeds planted in unseen soil, and they are growing. You may not see the change yet, but the roots of transformation are already spreading through the ground of his heart. You keep asking, what can I do? What if I'm not enough? But my beloved, you are already doing more than you realize. The love you pour, the prayers you speak, the hope you hold, they are building an invisible fortress around him. Even when he pulls away, even when he closes his door and his heart, your love seeps through the cracks. It never stops working. It never stops reaching. There's a voice that's been lying to you, whispering that you failed him, that it's too late, that he's gone too far. But that voice does not come from me. That's the same voice that's been whispering to him, the same shadow trying to drown both your hope and his purpose. You must silence it with truth, with faith, with the unshakable knowing that love never stops fighting. Do you know why you are feeling this urgency now, my child? Because this is the appointed time, the time I chose for you to rise, to speak, to act. You are not standing here by accident. You are standing here because I trusted you with this mission. I placed in you the strength to guide him through what he cannot yet see. I gave you the heart that refuses to quit, the courage that keeps pushing through the dark, and the light that cannot be dimmed. When you look at him, I know what you see, the distance, the silence, the walls. But when I look at him, I still see the boy who once smiled freely, who laughed without fear, who looked at the world with wonder. That version of him still lives. And your love, your voice, your faith are the bridge that will lead him back there. So speak, my child. Speak life even when he doesn't respond. Tell him he is loved, even when he looks away. Remind him that his mistakes do not define him, that his worth is unshaken. Your words carry power far greater than you can imagine. When you speak truth with faith, the darkness loses ground. Every word you sow in love is a weapon of light, breaking through the fog that blinds him. I know there are moments when you feel invisible, when it seems no one understands how hard this is, but you are seen, you are deeply known. I see the love that hurts and heals at the same time. I see how you keep going even when you feel empty. You wonder if I'm near, and I am closer than your next breath. You may think you need a sign or a plan, but what you truly need is faith. Not the kind that waits for proof, but the kind that moves before it sees the outcome. The kind that says, even if I don't see it yet, I know you are working. That is the faith that changes everything. Do not underestimate the sound of your prayer, my child. When you pray, heaven listens. The darkness trembles. Angels move. Your words carry light that stretches farther than you can imagine. You may not see the results in the moment, but your faith sets miracles in motion. So do not stop. Keep speaking, keep believing, keep calling him back to who he truly is. And remember this battle is not about perfection. It's about perseverance. You are not called to have every answer, you are called to stand. When your knees shake, stand. When your heart breaks, stand. When your hope feels faint, still stand. Because every time you choose to stand, you weaken the grip of the darkness. You say, I'm tired. I know, my child. I see the exhaustion in your spirit. But even in your weariness, your faith still shines like fire. You may think your prayers are small, your efforts unnoticed, but they echo in eternity. You are doing more than enough. Every act of love, every moment of belief, every tear you cry is a weapon that heaven uses to fight for him. You are not just a parent watching from afar, you are a warrior standing on sacred ground. The battle you fight isn't only for your son's future, it's for generations to come. The love you show today will echo through his life and beyond. You are shaping destiny through faith. So, lift your head again, my child. The fog may not lift all at once, but it will lift. Keep your eyes on me, and you'll begin to see light pierce through the mist. I'm working behind the scenes, even in moments that feel silent. You are not fighting alone. I am beside you, within you, and all around you. The world might call this hope foolish, but it's the kind of faith that moves mountains, and that's the faith I'm awakening in you right now. This isn't just about saving him from trouble, it's about awakening the strength in you that you forgot you had. The same strength that carried you through every storm before this one. The same fire that's been waiting for this very moment to burn brighter than ever before. You are not powerless, my beloved. You are chosen. You are strong. You are the miracle your son needs right now. So rise again, not in fear, but in faith. Speak again, not in worry, but in love. Pray again, not in despair, but with certainty. Because I am with you, and through you, I am working the miracle you've been waiting for. My precious child, I know there are nights when your heart feels heavy and your prayers feel unanswered. You look at your son and wonder if you're losing him, if the love you pour is fading into silence. You try to reach him, but he turns away, lost in thoughts he doesn't share. You feel helpless, and I know that ache well, but let me tell you something you may not see right now. The light is not gone. The light is working, even in the dark. You see, faith does not always bloom in sunshine. Sometimes it grows strongest in the storm. What you think is silence is actually the sacred stillness before the miracle unfolds. Every tear you've cried has been counted. Every prayer you've whispered has been heard. And every time you choose to believe, even when it hurts, you are shaking the walls of the very darkness that's been trying to hold him captive. You may not see it yet, but your love is already doing what no one else can. It's breaking chains. It's softening his heart. It's guiding him home. My child, I know you wish it could happen faster. I know you wish he would open his eyes and return to the light this very moment. But trust me, there is a process in the unseen. I am working on him, shaping him, preparing him. The road he's walking may look uncertain to you, but it's not without purpose. Sometimes I let my children walk through fog so that when the light returns, they'll never forget who guided them through it. Don't mistake delay for denial. What feels like a pause is often protection. What feels like silence is strategy. You are not being ignored. You are being strengthened. Remember this, my beloved, your son is not alone, and neither are you. My presence surrounds him even when he doesn't recognize it. My love wraps around him even when he resists it. You may not see the change yet, but the roots of renewal are already growing in the soil of your prayers. Do you remember the moments when he was small, when he would look up at you with eyes full of wonder, full of trust? That boy still exists. The light you once saw in him is not extinguished. It's hidden, waiting for the warmth of your faith to call it out again. You have a gift, my child, the power to speak life. Your words are seeds, and when you speak hope, you plant truth in his heart. Even when he doesn't respond, even when he seems far away, those words find him. They rest in his soul, waiting for the right time to bloom. So speak again. Tell him he's strong. Tell him he's loved. Tell him that no mistake can erase his worth. Tell him that the same God who gave him life still has a plan for it. Do not underestimate the quiet power of your presence. Every moment you choose to love instead of fear, every time you choose patience instead of anger, every time you choose prayer instead of panic, you are creating space for miracles to unfold. And I know, my child, there are moments when your own faith wavers. When you look around and ask, is this really working? Let me assure you, yes, it is. You are not walking in circles, you are walking through the fire that purifies faith. You are learning to trust me even when you cannot trace me. That is sacred strength, and it is changing everything. You have asked me, what more can I do? And my answer is simple. Keep loving, keep believing, keep speaking truth, even when it feels like no one is listening. Your love is your greatest weapon. Your faith is your greatest shield, and your persistence is what breaks open the door to restoration. You might feel like you're walking this path alone, but look closer. Every step you take, I walk beside you. When you pray, I am listening. When you cry, I am holding you. When you whisper your son's name in fear, I'm already speaking it in love. This journey is not just about saving him, it's about transforming you. You are being refined into someone stronger, wiser, more radiant than before. Your faith is becoming fire. Your prayers are becoming power. Your heart is learning to love with a courage that fear cannot touch. You see, sometimes I allow the storm not to break you, but to show you that you cannot be broken. I let the night stretch longer so that when the morning comes, you'll recognize the beauty of the light I've given you. My child, you are not powerless. You are the living proof that love still wins. You are the one standing in the gap, holding the line, shining the light that darkness cannot overcome. So when you feel tired, come to me. When your faith feels small, let me remind you. A small flame still burns, still lights, still warms. You don't need to have perfect strength, you just need to have persistence. When your son is distant, pray louder. When the world is cruel, love deeper. When hope feels thin, stand taller. Because every act of love, every moment of belief, every whisper of prayer is shaking the walls that surround him. He will come back, my child. The fog will lift, the laughter will return, the light will find his eyes again. And when it does, you'll realize that it wasn't just your son being restored, it was you too. You'll see that every tear had a purpose, every prayer had a reason, and every moment of silence was the space where I was building something miraculous. Hold on a little longer, my beloved. The dawn is nearer than you think. You've carried him this far. Don't stop now. Keep speaking life, keep standing firm, and know that you're not waiting for the light. You are the light that's leading him home. My beloved child, listen to me closely now. The battle you've been fighting, the one that's weighed on your heart for so long, is not in vain. The sleepless nights, the whispered prayers, the moments you almost gave up, none of them were wasted. Every tear watered the soil of transformation. Every prayer became a spark that ignited hope in places you couldn't see. You thought you were fighting alone, but you've never been alone, not for a single heartbeat. You are standing at the edge of breakthrough. You can't see it yet, but heaven has already begun to move. The ground beneath your son's feet is shifting, and the fog that blinded him is beginning to lift. Slowly, quietly, his heart is awakening to the light again. What you thought was the end was only the middle, the sacred place where I've been working in the silence. I know the weight you've carried, the questions that echoed inside you. Did I do enough? Did I say the right words? Have I failed him? My child, hear me clearly. You have not failed. You have been faithful. You have loved through the hardest seasons, believed through the darkest nights, and stood firm when everything told you to let go. That is not failure. That is strength. That is faith in motion. You have asked me, why did it take so long? And I tell you this, because sometimes healing must happen in the hidden places before it can be seen in the open. I was working in the silence. I was guarding him in the fog. I was molding his heart while you prayed, even when it looked like nothing was changing. Every word you spoke in faith became a light on his path, even when he couldn't see it. Do not doubt the power of your love. It has done what nothing else could. Your faith has built a bridge strong enough for him to cross back to truth, and he will. The very love you thought was breaking you was the same love that was breaking his chains. I know, my child, you've been tired, bone-tired, soul-weary. There were moments when you looked up and said, I can't do this anymore. But you did. You kept going. And that persistence, that holy stubbornness, is what changes everything. It's what makes darkness retreat. It's what moves heaven to act. You may not realize it, but the day you refused to give up was the day the battle began to turn. Let me tell you something eternal. Love never goes unanswered. Every seed of love you've sown is coming back as fruit, pressed down and overflowing. You may have thought you were just praying for your son's healing, but in truth, I've been healing you too. The wounds of worry are being replaced with peace. The fear that once gripped you is turning into faith unshakable. You are becoming whole, and through you, he will become whole too. Look at what has grown inside you through this storm: deeper compassion, greater wisdom, unbreakable faith. You are not the same person who started this journey. You are stronger, softer, wiser, and more radiant than before. You have become the very light you were praying to see. My child, let me speak to the fear that still lingers in your heart. It's over. The storm has done its work. The rain has washed away what needed to go, and now the sun is rising again. You will soon see change. You will see laughter return. You will see his eyes shine again. You will see the dreams that once felt lost come alive. Because nothing I touch stays broken, and your son is still mine. I never let go of him, not for 1 second. And neither did you. You may have thought your love was small, but it was mighty. You may have thought your faith was weak, but it moved mountains. You may have thought your prayers were ordinary, but they reached into eternity. You have stood as a shield over him, and I have stood as a shield over you. Now, step forward into peace. Leave the guilt behind. Lay the fear at my feet. It's time to rest in the knowing that the battle has already been won. You don't need to keep fighting with worry. Now you fight with worship. You don't need to plead with desperation. Now you speak with authority. You are no longer praying from fear. You are declaring from victory. Your son will rise. He will remember who he is. He will walk again in light. You will see it, my child, not in a distant future, but soon. The seeds you've planted in tears will bloom in joy. The prayers you prayed in darkness will shine under morning's light. You've done what I asked. You've believed, you've loved, you've stood. And now watch what I will do. Because I am faithful, I am not finished. And what I began in him, I will complete. So now, lift your face, breathe deeply, and rest. You've carried this weight long enough. The dawn has come. The shadows are fleeing. The promise stands. You are not just a parent who hoped. You are a warrior who conquered through faith. You are not just someone who prayed. You are someone who moved heaven with your belief. You are not just surviving this battle, you have won it. The world will see the change and call it coincidence. But you and I will know it was divine design. It was love that never quit. It was faith that never broke. So rise, my child. Smile again. Let peace return to your home. Let laughter echo through the walls once more. The storm is over. The healing has begun. Your son is coming back. Your faith has called him home, and I am with you, now, always and forever.